Happy Monday, shipheads. It's Summer League time from the bomb shelter at Kohler High School. Joe Wolf Gymnasium, the most famous Kohler bomber of all. Joe Wolf, who was drafted in the NBA. Untimely passing recently. They've named this barn after him. Deservedly so. Gonna be a short-handed Shipbuilders roster taking on a Sheboygan South squad that has numbers comparatively to the Ships. Well, they've got one more player available. I guess that's not accurate. Not a lot of familiar faces out there on that Sheboygan South squad. Sheboygan South out of the FRCC in the coming basketball season, all sports seasons, as of the 2025-2026 school year. But a familiar foe that might not be so familiar in the future here for the Shipbuilders. Ships have Bolchin, Peterson, Schmitz, Spaeth, Zygmunt, and Krall available here tonight. So put 18 minutes on the first half clock. Ships will be going right to left here to start things out against the Red Wings. Taylor Peterson jumping center against a much taller Red Wings player. Get it back into the backcourt after establishing possession in the front court. And that's an over and back penalty. The Ships will get it back off the infraction. Sarah Boltram will initiate for Manitowoc Lincoln. Taylor Peterson, right wing. Taylor back out here, Lila Spaeth. Ball fake for Lila, get it back in the hands of Peterson. Fake it, backdoor feed, looking to get it to Boltram on the cut. Nice play by number 14, got her hands up in the passing lane. Get to the left side, number 20, leaning in on Spaeth, and a foul drawn by number 20 of the Red Wings. Opening minute of this game, Red Wings with an opportunity to strike first and from the free throw line. Violent dribble and a miss left for number 20. Again, looking like she's trying to punish that ball. She'll split the difference. Into Kendall, it's a 1-0 deficit for the Shipbuilders. Schmitz between the wheels, kick it to Bolchin. Bolchin will drive on that right side. That one swatted out of there. Big number 43 pushing back inside, and here come the Red Wings. Red Wings handoff 20 again down the right side. Nice pushback by Spaeth defensively in the interior. 20 eager to get to that basket. Ships down 1-0. Finds Spaeth. She'll shoot the three from the right side. That's short front iron. Krall with a nice offensive rebound straight back up, and she had a blocked away. Big 43 again, affecting shots in the interior with her length for right wing. Pop back here, 20. She'll fire it in, 43 backing down, turn it up, too strong on that shot attempt. They're going to get a foul against Sarah Bolchin. She's boxing out there. Inbound play for the Red Wings. Fine 20 guarded by Lila. She'll dribble left off her feet, straightaway three ball. That's off right. Rebound taken by 43. She'll put it back up there. Won't go. Another offensive rebound for the Red Wings. Double team in the corner, and we're going to have a held ball here. Kendall Schmitz is going to get possession for the Shipbuilders, who trail at 1-0. Sarah, top of the key. Works to the left, spinning away from the defender, kick to the corner. Spaeth fired into Kendall. Kendall spin away from the defender to her left, up with the right hand, and short on that finish attempt for Schmitz out here to number 1, guarded by Maggie Krall. She'll get the corner, step through. Good defense again by Spaeth on the interior, and she is fouled. To the displeasure of the Red Wing faithful down here on the baseline. Sarah Jane, cross midcourt again. Fire that one in, Taylor Peterson. Peterson up at the right hand, through the defense and the contact, and one. First field goal of the game for either team is a post bucket by Taylor Peterson. 3-point play forthcoming if she can tack on the free throw. And that one rattles out. Rebound batted around into the hands of number 1 for Sheboygan South. Number 1 will dribble it across midcourt. Picked up there, Peterson, 4. Left side, back into the hands of number 1. She'll launch the 3-ball. That's off back iron. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. Good box out there for Bolchin. Don't know what she did differently there than on the previous trip when she was called for the foul, except that the person being boxed out didn't lose her balance. Get it to Kendall. Kendall, little hesitation move, pull up, mid-range jump shot, buried. Kendall Schmitz getting left and getting her spot and knocking it down. Shipbuilders lead at 4-1. 14 picked up by Kendall. Backing down Schmitz. Kendall, a good defender, pushing back in there. Fire it to the lane, out to the perimeter. Now 4. Dribbling right. 20, put it on the deck, spinning away from Krall. Foul going to be called against Spaeth. Free throws forthcoming for the Red Wings. Front end will not go. Back to the line again with that jackhammer pre-shot dribble. That one dug out by Sarah on the far sideline. Janie will lead the attack to her right, gets the corner up at the right hand to the bucket. And that quick step, too much for the defender. 1 going to shovel it towards midcourt. High dribble, 20, kick to the baseline. Jumper there is too strong. Rebound taken by Bolchin. Ships looking to run. Bolchin cross the timeline again. Kick it to Kendall Schmitz. Jumper there. Rattles out Schmitz with the follow. Too many gray jerseys, however. 20 will control for the Red Wings. Maggie Krall looking to stay in front of the ball handler. Spinning away right into the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin up to Kendall, and Kendall will have the easy finish on the other end. Transition offense off the defensive play for the Shipbuilders. Number 1, kick to the corner. Little jab step 4, pick it up there. Back into the hands of 14. 14 guarded by Janie. It's 8-1 in favor of the Ships. 43 at the right elbow, spins away from Spaeth. Screen 43, 20. Get it to the right wing. Number 1, ball fake, baseline drive. That's knocked away, but Kendall Schmitz going to be called for the reach in on that Sheboygan South dribble drive. Inbound play for the Red Wings Shipbuilders. So with that starting 5, again, limited here tonight. 15 back to 1 in the right corner on the set play. Top of the key, number 4. 4 going to find 14. 14 trying to get left. Dribbles it off her own leg. Dug out by Crawl. Crawl trying to clear it in transition. Good play by the freshman, Maggie Crawl there. Back to Sarah Jane. Left wing. Sarah's going to attack. Spin. Kick to Kendall. 3-ball Schmitz. Won't go. Sarah Jane with the rebound in a crowd there, and she'll bring it out top of the key. Kick it across. Taylor Peterson. 3-ball for Taylor. Straight cash for Peterson, the senior. Left side of the arc makes it a 10-point lead for the Shipbuilders. They're going to say that's a long 2. No, that's math that I terrible at. That one. Nice entry pass into 43. Taylor get it to Sarah. Sarah's going to fake the pass, shoot it on that right side, knock it down. Bolchin getting in on the 3-point party here in the first half. It's 14-1, 9-minute mark in half number 1. 1 across midcourt, another reach in against Kendall Schmitz. Kendall with an exasperated look on her face in reaction to that whistle. Lob that one into 43. Taylor Peterson with the responsibility there on big number 43. She'll dribble it a couple times, pick up that dribble. That one batted back by Taylor into the hands of Lila Spade. She tries to shovel it to Kendall, taken back by the Red Wings at the right elbow, number 5. Pop it there. That one knocked across. Kendall going to run it down. Schmitz now in the open court as she sprints across the timeline. Down that left side now with the left hand. That won't go. Get that one to 43 at midcourt. She'll hand back to number 1. Number 1, pound the dribble. Sarah step for step with her. And up wildly, 43 there for the offensive rebound. Kick it back out. 5 again. Pull-up jumper. That one short and out of bounds. 5 failing to get any rim on that shot. As it fell short, Shipbuilders lead at 14-1. 7:34 to go. And Garby wants to... Oh, no. South wants to chat things over. Ship's ball. They lead this one 14-1. Summer League action here at Kohler High School against the Sheboygan South Red Wings. Sarah Jane between the circles. Get in the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Corner now. Taylor Peterson. A zone look for these Red Wings. Sarah Jane on the left side. She'll bring it top of the key. High post. Taylor Peterson kick it right side. Kendall fake it. Step back 3 there. Barry Kendall Schmitz from that right side of the arc, and that's the way that you attack the zone, to be sure. Out here to 15. 15 on the right wing. Pop to the right baseline. That one thrown in some traffic into the hands of Taylor Peterson now. Looking to clear it. Now into the hands of Bolchin. Bolchin across midcourt. Sprinting on the right. Kick back to Peterson now top of the key from Spaeth into the left corner. Crawl for three. That one too strong. And Kendall with the anticipation there. Get it back for the Ships. Diving for possession. That one knocked out. Batted to that. Into the hands of number one. She'll pull up in transition. Crawl with the rebound. Sarah Jane attacking downhill again. Goes Bolchin up with the right at the basket and good. And it's 19-1. Fire that one to the baseline. Good hands defensively by Lila Spaeth. Well, the Red Wings jumped out to a 1-0 lead here in the Shipbuilders in the midst of a 19-point unanswered run offensively. 43 in the corner. She's going to launch that one and bury it in that left pocket. And that was a long two. Get it up to Lila. Spaeth, find Kendall. Kendall, inside feed, high post. Taylor Peterson. Zone collapses on her. Left corner. Spaeth there. Sarah Jane rips that rebound away from number 5. Reset time for the Ships. Kendall now will disengage. Fire it to Sarah. Sarah fake it. Top of the key. Switch direction. Get it in the hands of Spaeth. Inside again to Taylor Peterson. Bounce it back to Bolchin. Bolchin to Crawl on the baseline. Good look there, Maggie Crawl. And again, that's the way to work the zone for the good shot for the Ships. Everything but the make. Kick back to Bolchin. Bolchin baseline attack. Cut off there. Back to Lila. Lila inside feed. Taylor Peterson. Peterson down low. Maggie Crawl. Get it to Sarah. 3-ball left side. Bolchin buries it from the left side of the arc. And they are precision right now. Attacking this zone with precision, I should say. And that one taken away from the offensive player on the blind side. Outlet pass to Kendall Schmitz down the right and up with the right hand and good. It's 24-3, 4:20 remaining in half number 1. They're going to call Kendall for the foul there. Sure looked to me like the offensive player was pushing off with the offhand, in which case you got to allow the defender to jockey for position there. But far from objective, so take that for what it's worth, which is absolutely nothing. Number 14, pound the drum between the wheels. She'll attack left and trying to get all the way to the corner, working on Zygmunt. Fire that one across to the right side. 4 down to number 5, and they're going to call Maggie Crawl with the body foul. Looked pretty stationary to me, but see what I just said. Bonus shots, continuous clock in this format, so it's 24-3 lead. You don't mind them shooting a couple of free throws while the clock winds. That one, a miss on the front end. That's what you do mind, is allowing that offensive board. 20 is going to attack, kick to 14. 14 right back into 20. 20 hooking the defender up with the right hand and good. I'm going to call that offensive hook. Sarah retreating now. Pop it out to Zygmunt. Zygmunt trying to get it back. And will be Ships ball. Bounce that into Sarah Bolchin. Working at the top of the key. Feed it on the cut. Backdoor right side. Taylor Peterson, beautiful catch and finish. Lob that one out. 14 across midcourt. It's 26-5. 5 Pop back 20, leaning in on Bolchin. And she's going to get called for using the offhand this time. That's exactly what I was calling for on the last possession as she hooked Bolchin and got to the bucket right at the cup. This time, even more blatant in her wielding of that offhanded club offensively. Kick that one down, looking for Brooklyn off her hands out of bounds. 1:38 remaining in half number one. 14 in the backcourt, get it to 20 across the timeline. She will work to the right, get it into the hands of four spinning away from Crawl. Find 14 ball fake overhead. Pound the drum, turn the corner, downhill now, and good job defensively by both Brooklyn and Lilas. Oh, Sarah Jane behind the back. Showtime. Shipbuilders in transition. Senior to senior on that play. 14 working to that left side. It's 28-5, and Janey diagnoses that one out in front on the other end and get it to go off the steal. It's 30-5. 35 seconds left in the half. 14 back to 4. 4 is going to launch it. That one's too strong. Bolchin with the rebound. Oh, my goodness. Hustle play. You got to give credit to number 14. And Brooklyn Zygmunt both dive into the deck to dig that one out. 20 seconds to go in the half. 4 leaning in. Cut off. Kick it out. And off the hands of 15 and out of bounds. 14 seconds left in half number one. Shipbuilders lead this one 30-5. Sarah Jane, kick it to Brooklyn. 3-ball right side. That won't go. 6 seconds to go in the half. 4 seconds to go in the half. 3 seconds to go in the half. Sarah will almost take it away, but will not. We've got halftime here in game one. Shipbuilders with a comfortable 30-5 lead over the Sheboygan South Red Wings.
White ball, white. Spot. Right here. Right here. Half court, right? And that yellow line is half court. I said it. You didn't listen.
Shipbuilders will start half two with a 30-5 lead, but Sheboygan South wastes no time taking 2 points out of that deficit, driving straight to the bucket there off the second half possession. That one rebound by number 43. 43 will clear it. South with an opportunity to further chip away. Plenty of time left on the clock. 20 spinning away from Kendall. Get it to the right wing. 4 spinning. Pick up the dribble, fired inside 43, up and under, up at the right hand. That's going to go against number 43 over the back. Sarah Volchin, kick it to Kendall. Kendall left side, skip it to Janie. Janie looking, now she will put it on the floor. Pop it across to Schmitz. Schmitz into the left corner, Spaeth, Lila, back out to Kendall straight away. Work it to Spaeth. Shipbuilders deliberate in their offense against this zone. That one nearly taken away. Back into the hands of Kendall on the deflection. Sarah Jane fake that pass to the high post, get it to Taylor. Now Maggie Crawl, pull-up jumper there off back iron. And that's a shot. You like to see that he's confident pulling up from that right elbow because that zone breaker offense absolutely requires you to make that bucket. 43, that time uses her size to back down the defender. Ships lead it by 21. Oh, and that one thrown straight at number 4 of Sheboygan South. Sheboygan South charging back in the opening minutes of half number 2. 43 again at the bucket, and it's a 30-11 game. Get that one in the hands of Spaeth. Spaeth back here to Kendall. Kendall feed it in Maggie Crawl. Maggie Crawl nearly has it taken away, but she's going to get that whistle on the contact from number 30. Ships will inbound. They've been outscored 6-0 in this second half. And Coach Garby wants to talk things over at the 15:40 mark. Ships ready to inbound here. Get it to Kendall. Kendall fired to the right corner. Bolchin on that baseline drive. Back to Taylor Peterson. Find Janie. 3 ball from the right corner. Offside iron. That's going to be a foul against Spaeth from behind number 4, who had rebounding position on the corner miss. 30-11. Ships still with this comfortable lead, 15-15 to go on a continuous clock, but yet to score in the second half. Can't say the same for the Red Wings, and Sarah Jane now sprinting out on the other end. She's bumped to the corner. Get in the hands of Kendall. Kendall on the attack. Lassoed to the ground there. Baseline drive for Bolchin. She will retreat now. Top of the key, spinning away from 20. Get it to Taylor Peterson. High post Lila Spaeth back to Taylor. Taylor again to the high post Lila. Bounce back Bolchin. Bolchin thought about it. Find Peterson. Peterson on the right side against this 2-3 zone. Back into the hands of Sarah Bolchin. 14:50 to go in the half. 30-11 in favor of the Shipbuilders. Pull up jumper on that left side. Kendall Schmitz splash down from 3. for the Shipbuilders Junior. Second team FRCC performer, Kendall Schmitz, makes it a 22-point lead for the Ships. 14 at the left elbow, cut off by the defense. 20 swooping into the lane, up at the right hand. Nice idea for number 20. Get it out to Schmitz. Cross it. Kendall Schmitz froze number 14 in her tracks and attacked left there. He was fouled at the bucket to prevent the layup. Great transition crossover from the Shipbuilders Junior. Not in the act of shooting, apparently. Get that to Taylor, back to Sarah, straight away. Lila now, fake it inside, get it to Kendall. Kendall, back to Spade. Spade, left corner, nice feed as she leaves it for Peterson. Peterson, great dime to Kendall Schmitz, and Kendall got it up there on the rim, just rimmed out on her, however. Cross midcourt goes number one, handoff defensively. Kendall, another foul called against her on the reach-in. 13:09 to go. I haven't seen anyone foul out in a summer league game in quite some time, Shipheads. I don't know, she's got 4 maybe? 3 or 4? I think it's 4. Could be wrong. Hopefully so. Brooklyn Zigman again will replace Schmitz. Ships short-handed. They've got 6 available here at Summer League tonight. And taking their time getting it in. 43 back in the corner. That's where the Ships would prefer she stay. Unfortunately, she most likely not going to oblige them on that. Spinning into the defender, using the offhand again illegally to try to disengage from the defense there. Step through corner, fake it, 20. Bouncing into Bolchin up at the right hand. Good job by the FRCC DPOY. Crawl, pull up on the right side. Nice rebound down to the right block. Bolchin back up and good. Nice dime from Spaeth. Ref, head on a swivel there, avoided the collision with yours truly. 35-11 in favor of the Ships. Down that left side. Rejected! Taylor Peterson swats that one away. On the other end, on the charge, that one batted out of bounds. Sarah on the inbound trigger. Pop it out to Spaeth. Spaeth straight away. Deep 3 off back iron into the corner. Tracked down by number 15 of the Red Wings. Lob that one out to 20 across into the hands of number 1. Number 1 straightaway 3 ball. That's off back iron. Rebound. Fought for Maggie Crawl. Up and under. Going to draw the whistle there. Number 15 will get to the line. But as mentioned, in a game where the Shipbuilders lead at 35-11, a continuous clock and a couple of free throws for the Red Wings isn't the worst thing in the world. Front end rattles out for number 15. Second free throw, too strong. 43 on the rebound, though. And wave that one off. Good effort for big number 43. However, there was a line violation on the free throw attempt. So give it back to the Shipbuilders with a 35-11 lead at the 10:07 mark. Feed that one down. Brooklyn has it knocked free. Janey, right side. Find Crawl. Crawl, 3-point attempt from the right corner. Too strong. 5 in transition. Janey shadowing her. Maggie Crawl on the backside, and good job by the Ship's defense there. Sarah will go to work. Crossed midcourt stripe inside to Zygmunt. Pop it back out. Bolchin 3-ball. Janie buried, but that one won't count. I don't know what the if that was a double dribble or a travel. No clue. I didn't see it. Backing down. Bolchin is number one. That one rattles out. Sarah with the defense and the rebound as she attacks on the other end. Get it back in the hands. Taylor Peterson jab step there and pop it across to Spaeth. Spaeth ball fake, skip to Bolchin. Bolchin again for three. Knocks it down from the right side there. Senior Sarah Bolchin makes it 38-11. 8:43 to go. Number one, stop and go. Lob it left side, 15. Leaning in on Maggie Crawl. Runner with the right. That one jarred loose. Crawl, get it to Bolchin. Bolchin sprints across midcourt. Kick it across Taylor Peterson. Ball fake. Back in the hands of Sarah B. Janie finds Spaeth. Spaeth to Peterson. To Brooklyn. Brooklyn will get to Taylor in the corner. Back to Zygmunt. She'll shoot it there. Thought she was fouled. They're not going to give her that whistle. Step back three, right side. Number one can't get it to go. Oh, Crawl fails to get a body on number 15 there. Had she done so, that would not have been an easy bucket for the Red Wings. On that offensive rebound, back to Sarah Jane Bolchin. Feed that inside Taylor Peterson. Peterson in the crowd right in front of the bucket, and she is fouled. First free throw up and good for Taylor. 39-13 is the lead for the Ships. And if you're thinking, why don't the Ships just put in the backups at this point with a robust lead in a summer league game? Get some experience to those people sitting on the bench. No one's sitting on the bench, Ship heads. Kendall Schmitz is, but she's over there with 4 fouls, I believe. Number 20, top of the key, spinning away from Brooklyn Zygmunt. Zygmunt, the reach-in foul. Fire that one in left side. Good set play off the inbound for the Red Wings. Shipbuilders lead 39-15. Sarah Bolchin across midcourt, top of the key. Pound the drum for Bolchin. Behind the back on the cross. Again to the bucket, Sarah Jane up with the right hand. And he's going to call it travel there against Janie. Yeah. Withholding comment on that call. We got a timeout from the Ships bench. Ships lead this one. First game of the Summer League set here tonight. They've got 2. It'll be another Sheboygan school up next in the Sheboygan Lutheran Crusaders.
Sorry about that.
.555 remain here. The 39 to 15, but Sheboygan South has outscored the Shipbuilders 10-9 in this second half. It will be Red Wings ball. And 14 attacking that far touchline, 5-step through, kick out now, right side. Ball fake number 20, she'll try to back down. Kick it to 14 again, 14 bullying her way into the paint. Runner with the right for number 5, Sarah Jane, is fouled immediately after grabbing that rebound. Schmitz will control across midcourt into the hands of Taylor Peterson. Peterson bobbled it for a second, get it to Maggie Crawl. Inside feed to Bolchin. Bolchin backing down the defender. Kick to the perimeter. Spaeth for 3. That won't go. 14 is going to secure the rebound on that far sideline. Lob it up to 20. Good chase down block. Taylor Peterson erased that shot on the right side, but the official deemed there to be sufficient contact there to blow the whistle with 4:49 to go in half number 2. 39-15. Free throw rattles out. I don't even have to tell you all what Dr. James Naismith would say about that miss. You know without me saying it. Half truths, however. And it's 39-16 as the Red Wings are outscoring the Shipbuilders by 2 points in half number 2. Kick it to Bolchin. Bolchin, little jab step, left side of the arc, across to Peterson. 4:10 to go in the half. Jab it for Taylor. Taylor split the defense up with the left hand. Beautiful finish there, leaning away from the defender off the window with the left hand for senior Taylor Peterson. A honorable mention all-conference performer in the FRCC last year. Fake that one, baseline drive. Spaeth out trying to recover there, got a hand in the face of the shooter, but she knocked it down, and it's 41-18. Shipbuilders lead it, get it back to Bolchin. Janey gonna launch it again, and Sarah Jane with the range from beyond the arc here in this game. It's 44-18. And that one off to 20. 20 angling inside, spinning away from the defensive Sarah. And help defense Taylor Peterson. Blocked it away, shoot it up to Kendall. Kendall getting to her right and finishing. Great job sealing the defender off with her body and able to finish with the right there on the right block. And it's 46-18. And that one knocked away. Spin to the basket. 20, an ambitious shot attempt there. Get it to Janey. Janey midcourt in a crowd. She'll retreat now. Wait for better odds. 3 ball for Spaeth. Straight cash. Lila Spaeth. Step right, top of the key. It's 49-18. Number 4 trying to work her way to the right side. Up and under there, and Taylor ripped it away cleanly. They're going to call the jump ball, however. .221 left in the half. Find Lila, back to Maggie Crawl. Crawl, get it in the hands of Kendall Schmitz. Schmitz, heart of the lane, that little right-handed runner as she got to her spot again and knocked it down. Out to 14, 51-18. Ships now out scoring the Red Wings in the half by a score of 21-13. Just like that. 14 nearly has it taken away by Kendall. That one deflected into the hands of 15. 1:29 to go in the half. 43 high post, back out 4. 4 jab step, lob it in. 43 drop step to her left, back to 20. 20 at the free throw line, back in the hands of 4. Baseline drive there. Kick back out. 20 straight away. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound there for the Red Wings, however. Back out right side, Rainbow three-point shot won't go. Fought for by Lila in that right corner, and 14 hustling. Out of bounds to the Ships. In a game that has under a minute to go, you got to admire that grit out of number 14 in a game that she is trailing 51-18 with just over 50 seconds left on the clock. Kendall, right corner, jab step. Sarah Jane will shoot it from the left corner, and she can't miss. And fuego today for Agent Zero, and it's 54-18. She had the one that was called off because of whatever penalty they assessed. 14 seconds left in the half. Maggie Crawl on the sideline, get it to Bolton. 9 seconds left in the half. Sarah Jane, little okey doke there. Kick it, Spaeth. 3 seconds left in the half. Shipbuilder's gonna let time expire. Classy 54-18 win for the Ships after getting into that 1-0 hole off Jump Street. We'll be back shortly for a game against the Sheboygan Lutheran Crusaders.